since I done started running my mouth. Whether y'all ready or not. Let's see. Let me. All right. And hello YouTube. I am Goddess Just Be. I was saying hi to everybody on TikTok because I know my familiar faces probably don't be on this particular live, but nonetheless, I'm gonna have this live anyway because I like to go live every day. Oh, Miss Grateful up in here. Hey, Miss Grateful. I was wondering if y'all was going to be up in here or not. So, oh, my lighting is a little bit funny. I look a little orange on YouTube, but that's okay. I'm not orange. So, nonetheless, for those of you that are new to TikTok or seeing me on TikTok, I am Goddess Just Be. I'm here at a different time. And I really like to help people on their spiritual journey more than anything because I understand that the spirituality is 99.999% of all that there is. But I also understand that there's coding in the matrix, and there are people in the matrix that see and believe in the things that they see, these two eyes, right? Which is only 0.01% of all that there is. And so, with that information or knowing, I like to teach people how to eat right for their blood type. Because, really, it's a mind game in the game of life. But it's kind of hard to go up to somebody with a big C and say, hey, you need to change your thoughts because you have chaotic thoughts. And if you let this mind be in you, and they're like, what? It's better to kind of like go to them, hey, they have things like sauerkraut, they have things like that help fight the seed cells that are inside of you, and then they begin to start hoping and believing, and they get their strength, and then they detox and they're using the bathroom and the better quality of life all the way until the big C is no longer a big C anymore. It's health and wellness. So I like to bridge the gap for them. All the while, really, that hope, that believing, them being on that journey, that's the thing that they healed themselves with. Their thoughts. They let the new mind be in them. But nonetheless, that's why I teach people health and wellness as it pertains to blood type connection, because our food and our blood type creates a chemical reaction on contact. So each day you eat, you either create inflammation in your body or you put it out inflammation based upon what you just put in your mouth. Because your blood, the food that you eat, create a chemical reaction. You get that? So that's what it means when I say that I'm a blood type connection catalyst, because I understand the different blood types. There's 4: A, B, O's, and B's. 4 blood types. We make up different percentages of the United States of America. Like, right, really and truly, if we tap out of that and talk spiritual, we make up the body of Christ. Many members, one body though. You getting it? So today, I'm not going to be here long, but I wanted to talk a little bit about health and wellness, because I hadn't been talking about health and wellness because I get lost in the sauce with spirituality, because they have so many portals that way. And I really, really love when my inner being comes to play with me as it pertains to spirituality. But I want to talk a little bit about health and wellness for those people who are probably, not there yet, not on the spiritual journey yet. Because I be seeing, I shouldn't be talking like New Orleans people no more, huh? Because sometimes I see the others in the matrix gravitating to certain things that maybe not serving them. And so I, based upon my knowing of the coding in the matrix, want to put rest to some things that don't serve the people. And one of those things is going to happen to be wild yam root. There is something that's really going viral right now as it pertains to wild yam cream. And I wanted to put away some of the myths to it to help the people not gather up more inflammation. Because just like I was sharing with you that your blood and the food that you eat creates chemical reaction, well, your skin is an organ. What you put on it penetrates inside of it. If you put on a cream that's not beneficial with the unbeneficial oils for your blood type, then guess what? Now you have inflammation on your skin. And so now you're going to not be able to put that out. At least you give yourself something that's going to be anti-inflammatory, like, right? Because maybe your soap probably not really beneficial, because that's a whole bunch of chemicals, like, right? So we about to talk about that. That's going to be what we talk about. That's why you see an eggplant and you see a little peach bottom over there on TikTok, because we about to be talking about estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. So women and men, you're all here. Who am I here for? I am here for anybody that's on a wellness journey, authors, maybe healthcare professionals, anybody that is experiencing or know somebody that's experiencing some type of dis-ease or disharmony as it pertains to imbalances within. Because life is about a healthy balance. So if you know any of those type of people, tag them, share the live, like the live, and participate in the comments as we begin. Hey, Tangy. Hey, Tangy. Why I look orange? Let me see if I can fix this orange look. Does this make me look like orange? I think I look more orange now. Anyway, that didn't help. So let us begin with my orange face. Will that help? That look a little better. I don't know. Anyway, hey Candy. So we're about to talk about it. I'm a O positive. O positive. That's the Anunnaki blood type there. That's the original man in the physical reality. Oh, the heck with it. Anyway, that's like the Anunnaki blood type, like, right? Those are like the meteors, like, right? Now, keep in mind, but before I even get started, what I want you to understand, this goes hand in hand with a healthy diet. Now, we talking about health and wellness. This gonna go hand in hand with a healthy diet because when your food and the blood type is creating a inflammatory response within. You could do all kind of anti-inflammatories on your skin, but still you gotta touch base with the integrity of the microbiome diversity that's up inside of here. So if you're needing that help, you will go to my website, saltoftheearthpub.org. There I have meal plans, highly beneficial meal plans for your blood type. I have weight loss cheat codes. I have foods to avoid, your food list as it pertains to your blood type. So I'll just briefly go over, just generally speaking. Do we have any other O's up in here? Just generally speaking, I'm going to talk about what blood type kind of like can tolerate, how their tolerances are. We're not getting into the foods right now because we're not about to talk about food. We're about to talk about external things. You're O, any other O's? I want you to see something. I know Tangy over here is an O. Any other O's? Jayla is an O. I see one. Any other O's? Tangy, yeah, I know Tangy is. See, look at it. Look, I want you to see this. Keith is here. Okay, Lisa is here. I want you to see how many O's is up in here. O's. You see all of them O's? You see that? I want you to, everybody that's up in here, I want you to know. Some people don't know. If you don't know, you could go to my website, saltoftheearthpub.org. The red button at the top of the screen, that's going to be, how do I find out my blood type? It'll bring you to an Eldon at-home kit, and you could prick your finger in the privacy of your home, and you can figure out what your blood type is. That's going to be empowering to you. Why? Because now that you know your blood type, now you could better understand my website and get the highly beneficial meal plans for your blood type. You see all of these O's? Hey, Tiaria, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, my YouTube family, for being here. I appreciate every last one of you. You see all these O's? I wanted to bring this to your attention. So now we talked about the O's. The O's represent 44% of the United States population. They're pretty much everywhere. They're the reason why we have these structures, these hierarchies. They're the Anunnaki gods in physical form, O bloodline, right? And so this is what my website looks like. So if you don't know your blood type and you're on one of these lives, at the top of my website, you need to be clicking on, your next step is going to be clicking on this red button right here. It says, how do I find out my blood type? How do I find out my blood type? This is where you're going to be going, right? So you can get your Eldon at-home kit. So O's represent 44% of mankind, the Anunnaki blood type, the original man. They're into the hierarchy of it all in the physical. They're very competitive people. As it pertains to health and wellness, they're the meat eaters. These are the ones that try to go vegan, but they can't stay vegan because they have the most amount of hydrochloric acid breaking down food, right? Thank you, Boss Swim, for my hearts. Y'all make sure y'all give me some hearts. I'm trying to reach a goal up in here. I want some hearts too. Hey, 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 hey. So the reason why the O's, they'll tell you, oh, man, I tried that vegan thing and I couldn't last. Any of you all know this man named Billy Carson. Billy Carson. He once posted on one of his pages. He tried to do the vegan thing and he almost passed out and then he almost lost his health. His health was decreasing, like, right? We are all, and he's a very conscious man. We are all not built up to be vegans. You know who the vegans are? Does anybody know who's closest to being the vegans as it pertains to bloodline? Anybody? Yes, you know of him is Grateful. Yeah. And he's very spiritual and very conscious, and he has a mindset. There you go, Tangy. Tangy, you know, the ones that is closest to being a vegan is the A. These are the people, y'all, if y'all new here, these are the people that's been listening to me. I've talked about this many times before, so they know I'm getting them ready. They about to be fishers of men. So they know. So now next up, how many blood type A's up in here? Any blood type A's up in here? Yes, he was on early tonight. Oh, really? I missed him. Oh, yeah, yeah. My YouTube is tripping. I may have to switch back to the live on TikTok. Okay, Candy, that's fine. Either one. I appreciate you. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, Tangent, before you go. Candy, before you go. A's. There you go. Miss Grateful, the A's. And they're the ones that's closest to being rather the vegans in this realm, right? So we have the A's who's closest to being the vegans, and that's the true vegans. The reason why they're the true vegans is because they have the least amount of hydrochloric acid inside of their gut. So this is why I teach, I tell you all that I'm a blood type connection catalyst, and there's no one thing for everybody. But what you will find with food and us being diverse, there probably be something that we all collectively, because I prepare meals and stuff for different blood types, where we all collectively generally can eat without fooling with things that's going to cause us inflammation. We do have those commonalities, but there are some things that will cause inflammation through the roof for some of us. So this is why, like, for example, burdock root, Dr. Sebi talks about that as a blood purifier, like, right? It's beneficial for some blood types, not all, right? So then do we have any blood type B's up in here? I want to see if any of the blood type B. So we dealt with the 44%, which was the O. 42% was A's, which are opposite of O's in the lack of hydrochloric acid. Any B's? Erica's up in here. B by Kiba. Hey, you came through right there at the B, right? B is by Kiba. B is me. Now, B is going to be more balanced blood types, like, right? B is a balanced blood type as it pertains to being diverse in their food. They have hydrochloric acid. They can eat from a different blend of different meats and fruits and vegetables, like, right? So the B blood type, they're most balanced. Remember, B for balance, right? They're balanced levels of hydrochloric acid. So they're not vegans either. They could tolerate meats. It could be a choice for them. Now they could choose to be like vegans if they want to, because they're so diverse with their diet. Last but not least, we have ABs. Where are the ABs? Is there one? Now pay attention to the comments as I talk about. There you go, Erica. No, pay attention to the comment as I talk about AB. Is there? I'm going to pause. Is there 1, 2, 3 tops? ABs up in here. I'll wait for it. I'll wait. Any ABs? I'm waiting. So I'm looking at my YouTube channel. I don't see one over there. I'm looking at Goddess Just Be page right here. I don't see one over there. The last comment I see over there is Turkey Rabbit and Lamb from Erica. I don't see one. Going once, going twice. There's 31 people over there. Gone. If I go over here, is there any blood type ABs over here on Goddess Just Be Healthy? Going once, going twice. There we go. So the reason for that, you 31 over here, you people on YouTube, you people on Gotta Just Be Healthy page. The reason for that is because they only represent 4% of the United States population, right? They only represent 4% of the United States population, blood type AB. These are the Christ conscious beings in physical form. This is the Christ conscious energy. And so their body is composed to kind of like be closer to like the A's. So they have a lot of vegetables and in soft soy type foods that they can consume. But at the same time, they don't have any heavy, really just one meat that they could consume. Everything else that the ABs is consumed is light, like seafoods and stuff, right? Because they have a little bit of hydrochloric acid too. A's have the least. ABs only have a little bit of hydrochloric acid. B's are balanced. The O's have the most amount of hydrochloric acid. I had to share that with you as it pertains to blood type to let you know about your food and the chemical reaction that it's making called lectins, so you could best understand what's going on in here. But guess what? As within, so without. On earth as it is in heaven, like, right? So I often come to you from the Inner Being Church because I like to bring spirituality into the physical, because spirituality trumps all of this physical stuff. And in the Inner Being Church, our mission is to illuminate the depths of your inner self and challenging your core beliefs, the ones that ain't serving you, to put you up to speed with who you really are. Okay, so we often come from a text in the Bible, a scripture in the Bible, just to remind you of yourself, because that Bible, that story was to you, from you, about you, like, right? In the biblical text, in the book of Genesis 1 and 28, it says to be fruitful and multiply upon the earth and subdue the earth. That means to overcome it. You only overcome it with spirituality, but you got to understand your physical matrix coding first to be able to jump into spirituality. You know what? You could actually learn it first, but learning it first really just gonna bring you back to physical, so you could figure out the matrix, because you're gonna learn this lesson. You're gonna get to know yourself, right? So, and being fruitful and multiply, a lot of people have stumbling blocks as it pertains to multiplying. You know, physical ailments, like, right? Like what? Like endometriosis, right? Not being able to have a baby, like conceive, right? Like maybe cysts, like, right? Maybe the big C, like, word, right? Do you know anybody that had trouble? Maybe it's you. Don't say it if it's you, because I ain't trying to get in your business. Do you know anybody, including yourself, that ever had problems with having a baby? Do you know anybody, including yourself, that have had painful periods? Press a 1. Press the number 1 in the comments. If you or anybody you know has had a problem with having a baby, do you or anybody you know have a problem with endometriosis? Do you or anybody you know done had cysts or ovarian, big C word? I can't say that without being flagged. Do you or anybody you know had any problems with gangrene and all kind of can't lose weight, can't sleep at night, maybe hot flashes and things like that? The Bible says to be fruitful and multiply. These people having issues. These people having issues. I see a lot of ones now on all of these platforms. These people are having issues. Now, everything starts in the spiritual reality, but you could unravel it in the physical and heal yourself, both in the spiritual and physical, whichever way, because these things, physical and spiritual, is interchangeable, like, right? You can change your mind and begin to believe a new thought, like I told you earlier, because a belief ain't nothing but something that you done told yourself over and over. And when you have this new belief about yourself, then your life gonna change. So we have in the coding some things that help you in the physical reality with all type of estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone type issues. I'm not trying to pick on the men, but I gotta get y'all attention when I share things with you, because you think that women are the only one that have emotional issues. Men, if you're a man here, or women, if you're here and you've ever met a man with a bald spot in the back of his head, press number 1. If you ever met a man with a beer belly, bald spot in the back of his head, and maybe had diabetes, press number 1. If you ever met a man, he probably didn't tell you, but in the dating world, if you over maybe 40, some of them in their 20s, you know a man with ED. ED stands for erectile dysfunction. You ever heard of a man having ED before? You know a man with ED? Anybody know a man with ED? Because it happens. Men go through hormonal changes. You know men who can't just lose weight. That's hormonal. You know men, like younger men, like when they started off in the beginning of their journey with I'll say female boobs, female looking chest. You ever saw little boys with female looking chest before? Person number 1. I'm gathering data here. Person number 1, if you'd seen these things. You ever saw a little 15-year-old girl who looked like she was maybe 25 because she was developed so much? You ever seen these type of things? This is estrogen. Okay, here's some more. What about thyroid? Anybody, you or somebody you know that have thyroid issues? Yeah, thyroid issues is linked to being needing to detox the body. But what are we detoxing the body from? Parasites, mucus. Sometimes we need to detox from an overabundance of estrogen in the food, like, right? The chemical reactions. Because don't think you're just getting inflammation when you're having these chemical reactions. You're getting the chemicals, the estrogen. You know how they talk about the plastics, for example? Here's one right here. Plastics, when you putting things up in a microwave, and when you drink it from plastic bottles, and the cans, they want to canned foods being a no because they're not BPA friendly. They're leaching kind of like estrogens and things in our food. So when we get to a place where we're just eating what we want in the matrix, because fruit and vegetables was supposed to be the real source of the food and minerals, but we get to a place when we're eating all of these man-made things with chemicals and additives and preservatives and extra hormones. Even with the animals in the physical reality, they get shot up with extra added hormones. They'll try to tell you on the package of the animal food that we buy, like, no added hormones. Why was it ever added? To make the animal bigger so they could have like more production, like, right? All of these things are very important as it pertains to health and wellness. Why am I sharing this with you? Because currently on social media, I said all of those things to give you knowledge about this back end of why I speak about this. Currently on social media, there is a herb that's being disrespected, and I ain't about to let it go down like that as a herbalist. No, 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 no. So much of our food is synthetic. Yeah, Nanita, it's not good for you. You're right. So here we go. Wild yam. Anybody ever heard of it before? Anybody ever heard of wild yam? Hey, Cuban Chef, I see you. Firstborn. Hey, Karoo. It got to the point where they put the vaccine in the head. Really? What? That's crazy. They put the vaccine, oh, I can't say that word too many times, in the head of the lettuce and fruit. Y'all heard of that wild yam? Anybody on YouTube? Anybody over here? Goddess Just Be Healthy page? Y'all heard about that wild yam cream? Just ordered you some. Good for you. So happy for you. So here's where I come in at. Because because I make products, I like to peek and see what's going on. Or my reflections getting what they need that's going to serve them. And I like to look at ingredients because I know about the skin. I know about pH balance. I know about oils that can penetrate in the skin and ones that just sit on top of the skin that ain't beneficial for no darn body. Oils that they make and they call vegetable oil, for example. Like, you think vegetable is good, but vegetable oil is garbage. It ain't coming from a source of a vegetable. What the hell they calling it vegetable oil for? I know these type of things. And so right now we have wild yam cream that's going viral, and so many people just making cream. They're making creams out of so many different oils that ain't gonna serve you. So you got it's almost like it's a beautiful thing, but it's almost like this here. You have something that's highly beneficial, but when you mix it with chemicals, then now you doing no service on that thing. Like, okay, I got water here, but if I start to put bleach in it and a little ammonia in it, it ain't gonna be something that I need to be sitting up here drinking. You know, we changing the chemistry of things, and then we setting it, and we like, yeah. I had me some water today. Well, why in the heck your body is full of ammonia and bleach? How you gonna get that ammonia and bleach up out of there? You gonna flatline. You had water, but what was in that water? It's no different than with the wild yam cream, like, right? The wild yam cream, they have creams out here where they have sunflower oil inside of them. They have avocado oil. Now, avocado oil is made from avocados, but avocado oil is not a beneficial oil to be putting on your skin. Avocado oil is not even beneficial to be internally digesting by certain blood types. We have mango butter mixed with it. Mango butter is not a highly beneficial for the skin. Like, right? It's a soft oil, yes, it is, but it's not highly beneficial in easily soaked, marinated into the skin for all blood types. It's not. Like, right? We have almond oil. Some people are allergic to nuts. So what the people gonna do if they buy this wild yam cream and they got almond oil in there? Like, right? Almonds are not highly beneficial for everybody. This is why we have certain people that break out from peanuts. Anybody have an allergic reaction to nuts? Some people break out to peanuts. Some people break out to almond oil. Some people break out to nuts, period, for coconut. You think, oh, coconut. Everybody be talking about coconut. Everybody need to eat coconut. Some people break out with coconut, whether it's water, whether it's coconut oil, or whether it's something with coconuts in it. Why is that? It goes back to what I was teaching you in the beginning, that every blood type is different. And because of that, because I knew that was happening, that these people were going viral with this wild yam cream, because I knew that was happening, I paid attention to ingredients. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something to help the people out. I'm going to do something to help the people out. I created a bottle of wild yam cream on my website that's available. But I want to share this here with you, though. I want to share the reason why these men and women are going through these issues. I want to share with you what you can do internally and externally. And hopefully I won't be here long. I'm going to show you this here. This is my personal bottle. This is my personal bottle. And I want to show you the consistency of it and how creamy it is. If you're interested in this here particular one, it is so creamy. It's so delicious. It smells so good. I love it. I love it. So it's available for you all, and it's only gonna be limited time, just to help you all out, so y'all don't continue to get bamboozled. Because I'm not trying to make no more products, but I'm here to help you all out as it pertains to hormonal issues. So let's get into it. For those people who've had endometriosis, estrogen dominance, and hot flashes and mood swings, even for the men with low testosterone, wild yam is highly beneficial for all blood types, in the sense that it's going to balance out your hormones, whether you have too much, too little. That's what I love about herbs. If you have too much or too little of maybe estrogen, when you take herbs that are beneficial for you, like wild yam, it balances it off. And so you urinate the excess. But when we're talking about rocks, I'll call them rocks that the people in the white coat give to you to digest in your mouth, and it end up messing with your liver and messing with your kidneys. When we're talking about that kind of seemingly medication, if you take too much of it, it causes havoc on you. But herbs are from God, from the source, from infinite intelligence, and it knows how to balance you out. As it pertains to this cream that you get, and if you have your own baby, that's fine. That's fine. You make sure that your added ingredients aren't toxic ingredients for your bloodline. You make sure that you have your wild yam as maybe ingredient 1, 2, or 3. We're going to do 1, 2, or 3. I'm educating you all about it. If your ingredient of wild yam ain't 1, 2, or 3, that's letting you know that one, if it's like ingredient 5 or 7, that they just put a little tiny bit, like, right? Because the number, the ranking rather, where the ingredient is teaching you or sharing with you how much of that particular item is in that thing that you buy. That's if they even know how to do that, because a lot of people just jumping on and just doing things that they don't know nothing about, like, right? So in balancing your hormones, you don't stop there. Wild yam, this particular herb, I want you to know that for men, it helps you increase testosterone, bone health. It balances you out as it pertains to muscle mass. It helps you with your libido. So there we go with that ED, or erectile dysfunction. And so ultimately, this here is helping you with blood flow, eliminating excess testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, or whatever you're out of balance, and getting with you with a harmonious flow. You know you need this if you are one of those that are called out. Bald is it pertaining to a man? You bald right here. You have mood swings because y'all do have periods. Y'all just don't bleed. You know this to be true if you got a beard belly now. That ain't blood flow now, right? And so beard belly has to do with what you've been putting inside of that mouth too. So you, as a man, would need to get a highly beneficial meal plan in conjunction with putting things on top of your skin. But we're going to bypass this chaos in here, because if you have a protruded belly up in here, then things ain't already circulated. So like we got to bypass in here and go to this here skin. So in bypassing that and going to the skin, now the skin kind of absorb the minerals that's inside of here. So mine versus others is going to be different in the sense that all the oils that's inside of here are beneficial. The oils inside of this here wild yam is going to give you your omega-3s. It's going to be anti-inflammatory. It's going to also give you your magnesium that you need in every organ in the body to detox your body, right? It's going to give you a plethora of minerals. It's going to be rich in iron to help you with blood flow in conjunction with the root of wild yam. This is for men who I'm talking to. So now we get into blood flow. You know what the eggplant is all about. Allowing the eggplant to stand up, that ain't nothing but being symbolic of you having blood flow or not. Men, you understand that? You understand that, right? Them rocks messing up my teeth. Yeah, medicine. Ooh, I like that, Royal. Royal said it's medicine, S-I-N. I never thought about it like that. So you understand that, Cuba Chef. I'm glad y'all here. Keith up in here, Roy up in here. I hope Frederick up in here. I'm talking to the men right quick. I want y'all to get this. Lord, I need you to myself. Oh, cream. Yeah. Do you make wild yam? No, I make wild yam cream. Yes. Yes. This is what this is in my hand. It's available on my website, right? Which one can penetrate the skin? This one here. These oils that's inside of here, they delicate oils enough to penetrate. And so you don't want nothing this is the education behind it. You don't want nothing that's gonna clog up the pores of your skin, because that means it's just gonna be sitting in on the skin, and not a wild yam ain't gonna get penetrated in it. You see what I'm saying? You got to make it make sense. And so you don't want nothing rancid or nothing that have lectins or causing inflammation to inflame the skin, because now the skin on fire and the wild yam ain't really serving no purpose that's in here. People are putting all kind of crazy stuff up in their products, y'all, and they just don't know. They're low frequency. They're on a journey too. But since I know, I wanted to educate you all. So back to my men. I want you to understand that an eggplant being erected ain't nothing but showing you being symbolic of having blood flow or not. There's only two. This is law of polarity. Everything in this realm is two sides. You either have blood flow or you don't. And when you don't have blood flow, you little Vienna sausage. I'm being tactful. I'm not trying to be ugly to you, but your eggplant, your Vienna sausage it ain't at attention. It ain't soldier, it ain't like a soldier boy. It ain't up. And you know this to be true. As you get older, they say as you get older, supposedly you get a little softer or whatever. Listen, what that means is your butt been having a chaotic diet. You ain't got good blood flow like you used to. You've been sitting on that butt. You've been drinking liquid wheat, which is nothing but beer, or you've been drinking the solid wheat, which is nothing but a whole bunch of bread. And so that get chaotic. It can become the yeast factory up in here. And how is blood is supposed to flow through all of this yeast and this chaos? And so that means the eggplant is going to be want. Don't want to drink water too? Want. And then so when the eggplant get want, you start to get other symptoms. So if you walking around here with this pre-diabetic, if you walking around, I'm talking to my men, because somebody typed the word men up in here. I'm gonna get to the ladies first, because I gotta tell these men some things. Because y'all know I don't see people talking to the men about this here. Because somebody say men, Bakiba say he listening. Okay, because somebody type men. Okay, so I'm talking to the men. I'm talking to the men right here. So these are the three things that you need to look out for. And I've said this here before. Three things. When you told that you have diabetes, when you told you that you got kidney issues, when you told you got high blood pressure, you need to cut it out. I don't know. I know a lot of men, and a lot of men care about their eggplant. Them men care about their eggplant. So if you really care about that eggplant, if you get one of them, you need to get on the straight and narrow. You need a highly beneficial meal plan off my website. You need to drink some more water. You need to start making key limeade. You need to get blood flow, because 3 strikes and you out. Want. That's what I said, the high blood pressure. When you 3 strikes, that's all you get, men, and you out of there. And then now you're going to be trying to overcompensate and trying to make the women in your life go through heck because you can't get a boner, or whatever you call it. Right? They end up on, yeah. I'm not lying to you. So when you hear one of them tree, it is time to do something different because your body sends you a signal. It is infinite intelligence. It's letting you know, hey, I don't have enough of blood flow. Hey, it's getting a little rough up in here. Hey, I need some circulation. Hey, could you jump on a darn treadmill? Could you walk a little bit faster? Could you put that weight down? I'm suffocating. And if everything inside of you, your lymphatic system suffocating, the eggplant ain't coming out to play. And I personally consult with people, and it's confidential. So I don't share their names or anything, but I will tell you, I know people that's in their 20s with one of them three. I know of people in their 20s, womp. And that should not be. When herbs are supposed to be for the healing of the nation. But you got to make sure that you're getting the ones that are highly beneficial for you. So yes, wild yam would work for you. Wild yam will work for you, but you can't clog up your skin because this might be your last hope. Let me turn this oven off, y'all, because nobody else in the house gonna turn it off. This might be your last hope in getting some blood flow. Wait, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming. Wait. Whew. Yeah, because it's getting hot up in here. I know they heard that they're in the oven. Nobody won't come because they know that I'm on live. So this might be your last hope for getting this here situation under control by putting something on your skin that's going to cause circulation. Like, right? If you're not going to change what you put up in this here mouth. Okay? So it go hand in hand. You're supposed to be taking care of what you're putting in this mouth and what you're putting on this skin because this is an organ and the rest of your organs are inside of here. This is the largest of it, the organs of, because you covering head to toe. So I want to share with you where you put it at and how you use it. Men, I'm still only talking to men. I'm gonna do the ladies next. Men. I'm only talking to men. You still listening? That's very young, huh? In their 20s? Yeah. What about fasting and eating for your blood type for healing ailments? Yes, definitely. Definitely. That's my website. That's what I'm all about. I'm just sharing something else that I just noticed people on TikTok that getting bamboozled by, and it's causing them inflammation, and they ain't not getting the right thing. You can't just get these type of things from any old body that see something going viral and they're like, oh, I'll do it. You don't know what the people doing. How many years have people been studying herbs? You don't just get anything from anybody, especially if they're not passionate about it. So men. Still on men. You only need this one time a day. So here we go. This is going to be how you use it. I just showed you. So if you get in mind, you read about the people directions and you listen to what them other people told you. But if you get in mind, if you get in this one, mine from my website, Wild Yam, it looks like this here on the outside of the bottle. It's creamy in the inside. It looks like this here color on the inside. This is how you're gonna do it. It's available on my website. You gotta scroll down at the after you see these. Let me do this here right quick. After you see these, we're gonna be scrolling down. We're gonna be looking at all of the products that I have. All of the products that I have on my website. We scroll down, we keep scrolling until we come up on it. Keep scrolling, and I'm gonna show you the picture of it. It's coming. We keep on scrolling because somebody told me it wasn't there. Is that it? There we go. See that? That is that. You see it? It's there. Somebody said it wasn't there. Yes, it is. You got to keep scrolling. You didn't scroll long enough. All right. So this is how you use it. Back to the men. So you're gonna, with your index finger, you're gonna get an amount like this here, like from the tip of your finger to like the middle of your finger. You're gonna get a fingertip amount. That's what we'll call it. A fingertip amount every day. Every day, men. Every day. So 1 time a day. One. Somebody put the number 1. I'm talking to men. 1 time a day. Men, 1. The number 1. Big T, stick around, Big T. If you just got here, Big T, you need to listen to this here. 1. Because somebody put the number 1? 1 time a day for men. 1 time. So this time should be after you take your bath. That'll be the perfect time. Because it'll help you go get you a good night's sleep now. It'll help you with bone health while you're sleeping. It'll help your body detox. Your body go into detox mode at night when you're sleeping. So after you take a shower at night, the perfect time for men, I'm talking to men, would be after you take your shower, you put you some on your finger. And this is another thing I want you to know. It's about the place that you put it. We're going to be putting it in sensitive or delicate rather places, different places, never the same place every night. So maybe one night you put it on your arm right here. Then the next night you put it on the inner thigh. Then the next night, maybe the small of your back. Maybe the next night on your chest. So we capturing different places. Make sure you capture like little delicate, soft, ticklish spots, like your ankles, like your elbow creases, like the back of your knees, maybe in the middle of your toes, the back of your neck. Make sure you cover head to toe, different spots with that little bit that I just showed you once a day for men at night after you shower. Why is this important? Because you need this in your system before you go to sleep, when your body goes into detox mode. Detox mode is when your body is looking for ways to balance your hormones, looking for ways to heal your body, looking for minerals like magnesium, looking for omega-3s that's going to put out inflammation that you may have gotten throughout the day from maybe playing ball, from maybe walking, from maybe eating non-beneficial foods that ain't for your blood type. All of that fire, your body looking for ways to put it out. So after your shower, that's the perfect time to use the wild yam. And your wild yam cream should not have sunflower, avocado, peanut, canola, or any unbeneficial food. Those right there for everybody. That's not beneficial for nobody on their skin. Or any unbeneficial food for your blood type. It should not be an added ingredient on your wild yam cream. If it is, you on fire inside, plus you ain't got no circulation inside, well, your skin gonna be on fire too. You see how that makes sense? So we trying to make you balance as it pertains to pH balance of your skin, and get blood flow on your skin, get circulation on your skin, increase your libido via your skin, increase your testosterone via your skin, help you with bone health via your skin, osteoporosis via your skin, you see, via your skin. So that means you have to every day put it on your skin to get that help. For those of you that already eat right for your blood type, I know many of you all are conscious of what you're putting in your body since you're listening to me, because this is what I do and what I'm passionate about. This is just extra. This is just an extra dose of happiness. This is just an extra dose of feel good. This is just going to be an extra boost to get you walking more confident, get you in balance, because your food inside should be doing this here inside, right? But just in case you're not eating right for your blood type, just in case you're skipping here and there, have your backup. Have you some insurance, right? Have what you're putting on your skin to help you. So inner thigh, inner creases for the men, back and neck, chest, small of your back, some on your hip, between your toes, maybe on your ankles. Women, you have to alternate too. But for women, you should be doing it 2 times a day. Somebody say women. I'm talking to women now. I'm talking to women. Can somebody type women? New here. What to do for blood type O. As it pertains to one. Somebody type women. Okay. So women, as it pertains to the wild yam, I'll get to the questions after I'll say this one last thing about the women, and then we'll go into the blood type things in different questions. So for women is 2 times a day. Women is 2 times a day. Now, some people, and I'm not gonna say no names, they will say, well, when you're on your cycle, don't do it. Well, I think that sounds crazy, and I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you 2 times a day. I'm gonna just tell you to do 2 times a day until you get regulated. Because like skip when you're not on your cycle, and like herbs ain't confused like mankind. Like some of the things people are saying out there is kind of wah, 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 wah. Like herbs don't know what day it is, y'all. Like y'all heard that? Don't do it when you're on your cycle because of the herbs ain't looking at the day of the week, baby. You put herbs is part of infinite intelligence. Herbs ain't no man-made stuff where you gotta, stand on one leg and do it on Friday before you blink your eye and after the trash can move. Herbs don't know none of that crazy foolishness now. Now don't disrespect the herbs like that. So twice a day for a woman. And so the reason why I want to share with you, the reason why you women need this is because if you suffer in hot flashes, anybody have hot flashes? I was just hot a little minute ago because the oven on, y'all. It was cooking. I don't get hot flashes. Hot flashes. You'll find within 2 weeks, really, within about 2 weeks, you find hot flashes to be a thing of the past. Not being able to sleep at night. These are signs. I sent out a newsletter today. These are different signs and symptoms when sometimes people to eat right or eat better, I'll say that, eat better, and things still not changing. That's because of them hormones being so out of whack for when you wasn't for all them years. You got years and years of peaks of estrogen, years and years of cow pus, aka milk and ice cream, years and years of hormones, additives, because you've been eating meat all your life and you never took a detox. You never let go of it. You probably still doing it with your shampoos. You're probably still getting the estrogens and stuff from your shampoos and your soaps and different body things that you're putting on that ain't organic, that you don't even know, that you probably got one of them things, you probably still got sunflower oil in as an ingredient. You didn't even know. You just found out probably about the sunflower oil. Estrogen mimicus in your products. And so each day, if you're absorbing those type of things, you get estrogen. Oh yeah, you estrogen gonna be out of balance. Or you could just be approaching, an age where you're at menopause, like, right? And so now your estrogen levels are way different from what they used to be when you was a little tenderoni. So for my women, twice a day, same amount. Here we go. I'm about to show you again, just in case you wasn't on the live. Same amount. Same amount. We're going from our the tip of our finger to kind of like the middle of our finger tip amount, like, right? And we're going to pick a place, choose or select a place on the body. Now for women, I want to make sure you get these here places on your body. I want you to make sure that you rub these right here. Okay? Make sure you rub these as one of your places. Make sure that you get into like your growing area as one of your places. Make sure you get like your hip, like this here side, your so small right here of your back is one of your places. Make sure you get right here as one of your places. But definitely make sure you get these on YouTube. I'm doing these right here as one of your places. And right up in here in that growing area is one of your places. But you're alternating, you're choosing other places just like I told them to do. Now, the reason why you need this is if you had like endometriosis, like once upon a time. If you started off at anybody started off or know somebody, I don't want to get in your business. Know somebody that started off maybe having the cycle at like 12 years old when they was a little girl, they wasn't even a teenager. That's showing you a level of toxicity in your body. Number one. You know any little teenagers that's like 12 years old that have had cycles, that have fluid filled bumps, that when they cycle come down, that they don't have no iron in their body no more? Or better yet, when they got pregnant, person number one, they got pregnant and found out they was anemic, like, right? These are estrogen imbalance signals that's coming out to you. Or back to them girls with them that overdeveloped, or them little boys that have little boy boobs, like, right? Little girls, they 15 and then they look 25-ish, like, right? This is letting you know estrogen is at its peak. What you gonna do about it? What about the painful periods? Press a 1 if you know somebody or you ever had the painful periods. Or better yet, do you have thyroid issues? Thyroid issues is telling you about an imbalance in everything, because the thyroid function is part of hormonal balance too. And it regulates everything throughout the body. Okay? So thyroid, even digestive issues too, because the digestion is where a lot of the estrogen gets in and wreaks havoc in the inside. So not being able to go to the bathroom and do the number 2, having, being full of crap pretty much. Stomach bothering you right up in this here area all the time, because it's trying to detox. It's trying to get rid of the old. And if the kidneys is backed up, it's hard for things to flush out of it. So we gonna trick the body. We're gonna be like, okay, you toxic in here, we're gonna leave you alone for a little bit. We're gonna tackle you through the skin. And so morning and night, women, I'm still talking to women, morning and night, you need to put you some on. And all of that crazy skipping when you're on the cycle stuff, nah. I don't subscribe to the foolery, but you could do that if that make you feel good, if you think you're doing something. But herbs are part of infinite intelligence, and I'm not gonna disrespect no herb and tell you don't do it. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That don't make no common sense to me. And common sense ain't really that common nowadays. But I don't subscribe to the foolery. So that's how you use it. You women twice a day, men once a day. Both of you are going to be alternating the place that you put it. Both of you have hormonal issues, whether we talk about testosterone or estrogen, it really don't matter. We both have periods. We both have periods. Men and women both have periods. Men just don't bleed with their period. Men go through hormonal issues, just like the woman have thinning in hair, the man will have the bald spot, or he'll have the receding hairline, right? Just like the woman have mood swings, well, that man, with his mood swings, it's going off on somebody and being extra, like extra aggressive, like, right? Just like the woman, she gains weight in the small of her belly or in her hips. Well, men, they be having them beer bellies, like, right? We are one and the same. We're going through the same darn thing. It's just that the woman has a hole as an inner for to have relations. The man has the boner as the outer, and sometimes his boner, his eggplant can't stand up. Woman hole just gonna always be a hole, but sometimes inside of her hole will get a little dry, like, right? You know what I'm talking about here? Fill in the blanks. Her hole will get a little dry. Her hole will get a little dry in a sense, because I'm trying to be tactful with my words here, because of the same said imbalance that's going on with her, what's happening within her hot flashes in different things that she goes through during menopause, the bones, everything. Like when we start to get sick with men too, this messes with them inability to. You ever paid attention to the fact when they get older, they can't get that muscle mass that they used to, like, right? Because this here wild yam root actually balances hormones enough to help you with the integrity of bone health as well, right? So we're one in the same. We're going through the same damn thing at the same damn time. Women and men, X and Y chromosome, one in the same type of people. Two different polarity, but the same type of people. And so we have this commonality where wild yam root, it'd be beneficial for both of us, but we gotta know what other ingredients are beneficial for both of us. We got to know how to use it. We got to know how to eat right for our blood type. We got to also know the signals that's letting us know, for our men especially, when the eggplant ain't gonna stand up no more. And them three signals, them three knocks on the door is high blood pressure, diabetes, and kidneys issues. When you get one of them, it's time. Look, man, game changer, man. I gotta start taking better care of my body. If I was a guy, I'm telling you, that's it, bro. I ain't drinking no more beer, bro. Yeah, get up out of here, man. Man, no. That'll be me. But in this realm, this reality, I'm a woman. But I am educated as it pertains to men because I love men. I love men. Yeah, I love men. I gave life to men. So I educate myself on the wellness of every aspect of them. And that's why I came here today to educate you as it pertains to this wild yam cream. It's available on my website. The link is in my bio. Salt of the Earth, pub.org is my website. You got to scroll down at the bottom and it's going to stand out clear as day. And let me see if I could give you the title of it. The title of it on my website is going to say Hormonal Balancer Bone and Health Wild Yam Cream. That's what it says. That's what it says on the website. It looks like this. And I just showed you on here what it looks like. Any questions? Any questions? Thank you. Thank you so much. I will place some orders tonight. You gonna get all the men together? You have anything for eczema, psoriasis? Be Nourished. Be Nourished is a body wash for skin health. Be Nourished. Be Nourished is a body wash for skin health that helps with eczema, psoriasis. But I will tell you that the reason why you have that is because inside is too acidic. It's the diet. It's the diet. Now you could be nourished for to soothe the inflammation and everything, but eczema and psoriasis is acidic environment inside. It's so acidic that you inside of your body that the acids are coming out via the skin, and being that they're coming out via the skin is getting inflamed and it's itching and looking sore and dry and all this, that, and the third, because it's basic chemistry. You have to clean up the inside as it pertains to the skin. At this point, you could put soothing things on top of it, and I'm actually a makeup product. You could put soothing, Be Nourished on side of it, and it's going to nourish it from the inside. Yes, but you still got to stop what's going on in the gut. And if you don't, you end up with leaky gut syndrome. That's when you have an ulcer, and then the ulcer gets a little bigger, and then the food particles inside the gut start to fall out, and then the kidneys are bothering you because you got food and things inside that's just falling out, and the kidneys like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be filtering within. There's food from the stomach falling down here. Help, help, help. It's too acidic. My next step for you would be for you to find out the blood type of the person with the eczema or psoriasis, and they need to begin to eat right for their blood type. Point blank, period. It's trying to come out. The acids are trying to come out. But externally, Be Nourished is highly beneficial for that. So Be Nourished is like a body butter, a body wash that you can moisturize your skin with. I have this one here on my TikTok shop, Be Fresh. Be Fresh. This one here is like an odor eliminator. This one here is a pH balancer when you've been using toxic soaps or high alkaline soaps like the Castle soap, Dr. Bernard soap, the dial soaps, the black African soaps. They're highly alkaline when the skin, meanwhile, is slightly acidic. So to balance the integrity and to kill yeast and fungus and to get that pH balance of the skin back together, I created Be Fresh. Now, both of these are pH balance for the skin because I understand the skin is highly acidic. This is Be Nourished is kind of like a cream soothing with the oils and highly beneficial essentials for the skin. But Be Fresh is like a liquid splash, and it is a pH balancer for the body, for the skin, just to balance the skin. It's good for fungus on the feet. It's good for body odors underneath the armpit, right? So after you get out of the shower, whether you're a woman or a man, you need to find, even if it's not on my website, do what you want to do with your energy, baby. I just educated you, but make sure you look at the ingredients. And you need to find for your estrogen or testosterone levels a wild yam cream with highly beneficial oils, including the essential oils or other additives that they put up in there for your blood type. And this one here is created for all blood types. It is anti-inflammatory for all blood types. It is full of magnesium for all blood types. It is full of iron for all blood types. It's full of the wild yam root for all blood types. Everything in here is beneficial for all blood types. All blood types. So you don't have to be avoiding it, because certain one of y'all need to be avoiding some of them other wild yam creams out there. And I'm just telling you out of love, baby. This is my passion. You won't hurt my feelings if not, because it's something temporary that I created out of love for you all. Any more questions? Hey, Tia. What are you doing on here so late, First Lady? Glad to see you. Cause I missed 4 o'clock. I missed my 4 o'clock session, and I'm glad you came here. It's offering time in the church. Tia, it's offering time. For those of you that are new to me, I have intervened church. I missed it at 4 o'clock. You probably won't never, well, I won't say never. You probably won't see me at this time no more in a long, long, long time unless I'm late again. But I have church, y'all. And in having church, I call for offering time. Offering times when you want to donate to God is just be because I'm a mentor and I'm a consultant. I do consultations, and my time is me emitting energy. So I have a cash app for my offering time. Cash app, God is just be. If you want to donate to this offering, the word of the day came from Genesis 1:28. Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth, right? Subdue the earth, right? That means to overcome the earth, right? And you can only overcome it by understanding the matrix and the coding in the earth. My cash app is God is just be. God is just be. If you want to join this church, it's at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Right now it's 8:56 Mountain Time, though. If you ever want to join the Intervene Church where we talk about esoteric knowledge, saltoftheearthpub.org is where you go to join. That's my website. And when you get there, 3 to 5 seconds, you stay there and you'll see a pop-up. Put your name and email address. I'll send you newsletters as it pertains to blood type connection, foods, meal plans, highly beneficial things, everything you need to know about your bloodline. I'll let you know where you need to go to be a better version of yourself. Nonetheless, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm so happy that I was able to educate you all on health and wellness on tonight. Any other questions? Oh, I see. Okay, I'll wait. Hey, dear. Dear said they have a question. I'm going to wait for dear to type their question. All right. Oh, I was cute, huh? I was cute with that cowgirl hat. I love that. It made me think about Beyonce little line dance. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That body wash was awesome. It cleans the skin and moisturizes it. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Thank you for sharing that, Roy. I appreciate you. I just ordered the wild yam cream from you. Okay, sunflower oil and other cream I ordered from the other place. Ooh, you got the one with sunflower. I saw that. I saw the one with sunflower. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Here go the people that just want to do something just to make money. Don't know what they're doing. I'm so happy for you though, baby. That's just really why I did it. That's why I did it. Because I sure didn't need really another product on my website. Because I'm already a busy bee. But I'm so happy for you. I bless you, baby. There's a lot of talk on here about healing viruses with diet. Do you have insight on that? Yes, I do, because you can. Because you have a microbiome diversity inside of your gut that, yeah, if you balance it, you can heal yourself from anything. I have a lot of insight on that on my website. I have herbs on my website based upon your blood type. I have a program called the Wokest F Blood Type Connection Course. And you choose that program based upon what your blood type is. And it'll teach you how to heal yourself. Oops, wait, I can't keep saying that word on the TikTok. It'll teach you how to deliver yourself from the wiles of the devil, from the big seas of this land. It'll give you everything you need to know based upon your blood type. And that course is called the Woke is F Blood Type Connection Course. The Woke is F Blood Type Connection Course. Read about it. While you're on my website, when you're at the top of my website, I want to show it to you right quick. So you at my website, it's going to be a white bar. Oh, thank you for the offer. And I appreciate you, babe. See this white bar right here underneath courses? It says the Wokest F Blood Type Personalized Connection Course. Healing course. Oh, I said the word again. Herbal remedies, exercises, spiritual purpose, bonding, romance, and love. It tells you everything as it pertains to your blood type, babe, because there's nothing new underneath the sun. Yes, you can be HEALED from those sicknesses. Okay. All right. Anything else? Let me see. Did I miss anything? Anxiety. Yes. When your hormones are out of balance, you're going to be full of anxiety. You're going to be wishing somebody would. That goes for women and men. Women and men. If you ever pay attention, them little boys, like, let's think logically about this here. Those little boys that when they come up, when they at that peak of testosterone, the testosterone is balancing them, like, right? When they becoming teenagers, like, right? What's happening to their body though? They getting aggressive. They don't want to listen. That's hormonal balancing moments for them. Like, right? So even with women, women were, we get to that place. I don't want to say we because I ain't going to that place. But there are some of them that get to that place where they cry and they're hot flashing and they're wishing somebody would, and they're chaotic. That place is aching to win inside of you. Whether you can't sleep, you have anxiety, you low in iron, when inside of you, you're out of balance and you're wobbling. And that's just hormonal imbalances. And we've all probably had it at one point in our life. The thing is, if you keep on keeping on, waking up every day, with being out of balance, it leads to other things. It leads to thyroid. It leads to big C. It leads to, the cobwebs down here and everything dried out, like, the desert. It leads to skin, not being able to stay together. They would say black don't crack, but why is it that some people cracking? You got to just start thinking logically about that. And it ties back to how this person is taking care of their body, what they consume and what they putting on them, even as it pertains to thoughts. That thought realm really has a whole lot of weight. But a lot of us can't get over the physical reality, not being able to have children. I've seen they have this lady, I ain't gonna say her name, but my heart just goes out, and because they're really passionate about this. This lady is really, really heavy set, and she was trying for the longest to have a baby, the longest. And I'm like, ma'am, you gotta take care of your diet. I never said anything, but my heart went out because she was crying all the time about being able to have a baby, so she had to adopt. And I'm like, ma'am, if you just take care of that body better, get them hormones in balance, you can. Don't give up on your ability to have a baby. Be fruitful and multiply. They got some people that do bust a baby out just by looking at them. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Yeah. Like a trigger. Yep. I asked you about perimenopause last month, body all out of whack. Yeah. Well, this is the season. This is the season. I don't remember that. I'm sorry. A lot of people ask me about a lot of different things. This is the season. This your answer. Yeah. And I was talking to this lady, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. I was talking to this lady at the gym the other day. She's actually a fitness instructor, and she was actually talking about hormones. Like, right, I like to talk to the women that go to the gym just to find out what they're doing, kind of like, right? And then talking to every last one of them brought on hormonal issues. And they have a little abbreviation for it, hormonal therapy, HRT or H something T, hormonal therapy. Something. Anyway, all of these women was telling me, yeah, because it got hard. I got to this place where I couldn't lose weight, and I got this, and I was depressed, and my bones was hurting. All of them replacement. That's what it's called. Hormonal replacement therapy. All of them are going to, get the hormonal replacement therapy. Like, right. And I'm sitting up there and I'm like talking to them, and, and I was like, yeah, well, I wish they don't know what I do and who I am. Like, right. I share that with you all. But, I wish you the best in your journey. If you ever need me, if you ever need any questions, I'm here to help you when I'm in the gym, just to see if they wanted help, because I don't go, pushing myself on the body. Anyway, I mentioned to all of the ladies, I'm like, you ever heard of Wild Yam? Oh yeah, I did hear about that. But my doctor said da da da, because they had that mindset what they want to do, what their doctor say do. So I'm listening. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And they were like, well, how come every last one of them throughout the conversation ended up asking me, brother, how come you know? I mean, you don't look like you at that age. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not at that age. But I just know. I think it's intriguing to know, and I just want to make sure that I'm taking care of my body. So when I do get into that age, that it won't blindside me, because a lot of you all that are at that age seem like it blindside you. And I'm doing kind of like preventative care is what I told them. With that lady the other day, that's what I told her. And she was like, oh, that's so smart. I wish I would have known, because I thought I was like dying. She was like, I couldn't remember anything. I couldn't go to sleep. Me and I'm married, and me and my husband wasn't doing a do. And I didn't want him to not want me anymore, because I wanted to want him, but I didn't want him at all. And the hot flush, it was a lot in my bones, and I couldn't get out of bed. But if we did things like this, in our 30s, in our 40s. Simple things like these balance ourselves. If we knew things like this, we don't have to get to that place where we're blindsided, because I don't know about y'all, because I ain't on the menopausal pages or the, hot flash pages, but I don't know about y'all, but I don't hear people talk about this as it pertains to talking about this as preventative care to women. I don't hear that. Do y'all hear that? Do they exist? Because I even told them, they were like, man, I didn't know either. I didn't know where to go. I just was asking the doctor and he kept giving me synthetics. And they took my thyroid out and I'm like, oh my God. And then talking to people about these type of things, I'm like, oh, they're getting snipped out here. They're getting snipped. And the people that have that white coat ain't gonna tell you, hey, if you handle this, you might not get that big C. Because if you keep these hormones out of balance, big C next. I don't hear that. I wish I did. I wish I did hear that, but I don't. You laughing at me, Miss Grateful? I done said something. Come on, yeah, Tia, that's what it is. That's I don't be reading this here stuff. I ain't joking, because the lady said that. I'm gonna do it, and she was saying it like I'm supposed to know. Yeah, I'm gonna do the HRT, and I was like, oh yeah. And in my mind, I was like, HRT. I was like, and I put it together because she said the word replacement, and I was like, oh, it must mean replacement therapy, because it got all these different words to say that you're acidic. You got the fibromyalgia, the mesothelioma, the psoriasis, the diabetes, the PCOS, what the hell? If you don't get yourself in alignment, if you don't figure out this basic chemistry and get over there on that alkaline side inside of your gut and put the right stuff on your skin and stop telling me all of them words, because they'll tell me, because I be helping people. Sometimes they'll say some big word and they'll be like, and I'll be like, wait, what that one is again? Because y'all got so many. Quit that foolery and take care of the temple of God. Yeah, I be getting confused. Like, what happened with that? Well, what it do? Oh, so you just got mucus over there in the bronchitis. What? Where you got yours at? Where your ass at? Come on now. Tell the truth and shame your lower self. All right? Yeah, y'all got too much going on. Let's see. Candy over here. Let me see. First thing the white coats want to do is to remove something so they can utilize it somewhere else. Yeah. This is a prescription created for every illness. You're right about that. And so it's just too much. But there's an herb for the healing of the nations that we could be consuming as preventative care, So y'all make sure that y'all share this information with other people, man. I probably won't be talking about this tomorrow, okay? I got a couple of little TikToks that I did today. We were out having fun or whatever on this, but y'all know I like to talk about spirituality. I really do. That's where my heart at, in spirituality. Now y'all quit it with this here matrix stuff now, so we can get back to having church. Y'all quit it. Everything start with that mucus, right? You right about that. Y'all quit it with this little matrix stuff, with the little skin stuff, this little 0.01% of this physical reality. And let's get back to that 99.999% of all that is. Don't get bamboozled out here and buying wild yam cream from them other people. And if you're a supporter of mine, you should have been buying the wild yam cream from me. What you doing going out there? You cheating on me? I'm breathing life in you and you cheating on me out there? You cheating on me, Tia? You cheating on me, Miss Grateful, Royal? Where y'all at? Y'all cheating on me, Tiaria? Huh? Don't y'all be cheating on me. I'm giving y'all all of this here good old energy and good old love and telling y'all what to look out for. Don't y'all be cheating on me out there. Okay? Cut it out. Royal. Don't you cheat on me. I would look Royal guy, so I could go a little bit further. Royal, I was your first. I was your first. I was the first one to tell you that you was gone. So you can't be cheating on me now. Yeah, I won't dare. Don't y'all be cheating. No, sissy. Okay, don't y'all be cheating on me. This video, not me. I just ordered. You got you some, good for you. That's gonna help y'all sleep and help y'all get rid of those hot flashes and mood swings and all of that crazy stuff that's going on in the matrix. And it's a limited time, because y'all, I'm retired. I'm trying to get away from doing, and just being. Hence the name, God is just be gay. All right. Just to let y'all know, no worries, I'm buying it. Okay, only one for me. Okay. Oh, you're the one for me. Don't go Big T. Don't look. Can I sing to you? Don't be out there cheating on me. All right. So I wanted to tell you all, first time I've heard about this yam cream. Thank you for sharing. You are so welcome, Candy. And if you have any issues with digestion and can't sleep at night, skin issue, if your black start cracking, if you start wishing somebody would just a little bit more, you're moody all of the time, you know, you're hot flashing and your bones are cracking and feel like you losing your memory and your mind, you might want to start using it. You might want to, sample it out and get yourself regulated. Once and again, life is about a balance. Wild yam cream can bring about that balance back to you. Okay. So I'm about to get up out of here. And see what they got going on up in this here kitchen, because I heard the oven beep. This video was from my heart to yours. Y'all be blessed. Bye, YouTube. I appreciate every last one of you that came through. Okay.